1.1. Speaker 1.
I don't get a lot of time to myself these days, but if I have a couple of hours to spare, then I go down to the tennis club. I've just joined a tennis club near me and we've moved to a new house and the tennis courts are right outside the back of my garden, so I just literally walk down and go through the gate and spend a couple of hours knocking balls about.
Speaker 2.
When I've got some free time, I like to read. Usually I avoid the latest fiction and look for novels or novelists that I've always known about and wanted to read. But occasionally I just stroll through a bookshop and sometimes it's just a cover of a book that makes me grab it and take it home.
Speaker 3.
When I've got spare time, I like to go to the lake. It's about a 20-minute drive, and when I get there, I go water skiing. I just love water skiing when the weather's good. And afterward, if I've got enough energy, I pick Saskatoon berries on the lane behind the cabin. And later on in the week, I make some pies.
Speaker 4.
My favourite thing to do on a sunny day is to go to the beach. It takes about an hour from my house. I have to get the train and a bus, but it's worth it. Lots of my friends live near the beach, so it's always the perfect way to catch up and enjoy the sunshine.
Speaker 5.
One of my favourite things to do when I've got a bit of spare time is to go fishing with my friends. We get a bit of tackle together, the fishing rods, pile it all into the back of a 4x4 and we head up into the mountains. There's some wonderful streams up there, well stocked with trout and carp and bream. We normally take a bit of a picnic up, some bread rolls and some ham and cheese, and it's just a nice day out.
1.1. Speaker 1. 1.2.
I was reading in a magazine the other day about how common obesity is now. Some new research has found that over 40% of the population is overweight. Most people in the survey said they'd rather drive than walk, and that it's better to spend leisure time at home than outside. That's understandable in the winter, I guess, but surely everyone can build some exercise into their daily schedule.
I was reading in a magazine the other day about how common obesity is now. Some new research has found that over 40% of the population is overweight. Most people in the survey said they'd rather drive than walk, and that it's better to spend leisure time at home than outside. That's understandable in the winter, I guess, but surely everyone can build some exercise into their daily schedule.
1.2.